I'm a shower. I'll be back before you guys finish, hopefully.
All right. Good morning, Maddix.
Good morning.
How are you? Maddix, over here. How are you?
I'm good. You?
Good. All right. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. Let's actually get started. Okay, Paige, we're on this packet. Let me show you the packet. I'm pretty sure you're already there, but this is what we're looking at. We're looking at this packet. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Let's get to business. All right, page one, problem one. Could you read that for me, please? About the train
Okay.
station?
A bus station. At a bus station, buses begin their routes at 6 a.m. The schedule for two of the buses is based on the time intervals listed below. Bus A has a long route and leaves the station every 75 minutes. Bus B has a shorter route and leaves the station every 15 minutes. What is the next time Bus A and Bus B will leave the bus station at the same time? Hint: there are 60 minutes in an hour.
Circle GCF for LCM.
LCM, I did.
Good, what'd you do? Let me see. Show your work.
So basically, I restated that 60 minutes is an hour, and then I did my LCM. I got up to 75. I stopped at 75. I circled what they shared, and the only thing was 75. So when I did that, I subtracted 70. I subtracted 60 from 75 to get 15, and then I added an hour to 6 o'clock a.m. to get 7 a.m. and then I added 15 more minutes.
Perfect. Choice B. Good job. Page two. Real quick. A grocery store sells a bag of 6 oranges for $3. What is the unit cost of the oranges in the bag?
So basically, I just wrote cost over oranges equals $3 over 6 oranges, and then what I did was I divided 6 by $3 or $3 by 6. That
You're
was
right
it.
the first time. $3 by 6.
Okay, and then what I ended up getting was 50 cents, which is the cost for one orange, and then that's what I did.
Good. So what answer choice was it? A, B, C, or D?
See,
Good. Did you get to do the early finishers?
yeah,
Okay, good. If Medicella was to purchase 18 oranges, it would cost her how much money?
$9.
How'd you get that?
Multiplied 50 cents by 18.
Good. If Byron spends $21 on oranges, how many oranges did he buy?
45.
What?
45.
How?
Because 50 goes in, so I moved the decimal point all the way to the back, and then I moved 2 spaces, and then 50 goes into 200 4 times. Take away that, and then 50. Oh, it's 42.
Thank you. That's what I thought.
It's 42.
Yeah,
Yay.
I got 42 oranges cost $21, right?
Yep.
All right. Page 4.
Okay, so what I noticed for A was that for A, it says pens over pencils, and then it says one and then two. So I was like, oh, so basically that's like adding one. So I added one more to two to get three, and then three is one, so multiply that by two to get six, or just add three, and then you add three to six to get nine.
Perfect. What about the dogs and cats? We got 4, 6, blank, 12, 24, blank. What'd you do there?
Okay, so I noticed that 4 over 6, so the denominator ended up getting multiplied by 2 because it's 12, and 6 times 2 equals 12. So when I multiplied the denominator by 2, I multiplied the top by 2 to get 8, which is 8 over 12 for 2 dogs and 2 cats. And then
Okay.
I noticed that 4 times 6 equals 24, and you multiply the top by 6, you multiply the bottom by 6, which is 6 times 6, which is 36.
Good. All right, show your work real quick.
I don't see it.
I did it inside the box. That's why I did it inside the little box.
Okay. Let's do the next one. Page 5.
Mhm.
Elijah paints magnets that he sells at a craft fair. He paints 12 magnets in 4 hours. At this rate, how many magnets can he paint in 2 hours? How many magnets can he paint in 10 hours? Complete the table below to solve the problem. So what do you got to find first? Start there.
So I noticed that it says 6, and 6 is right next to 12, which means like it's 6 times 2 equals 12. So maybe if you go to the over here, if you divide 6 by 2, you'll get 3.
Oh,
And then
okay.
if you do that, you multiply the bottom by 2. If you see, look at 1, if you multiply the top by 2, you multiply the bottom by 2, well, then you get 6 over 2. Then 12 over 4, and then it says 8, it says something over, it says blank over 8. So it says 8 right next to 4, so I multiplied that by 4 by 2 to get 8. So maybe you multiply the top by 2 to get 24. And then it says for 30 over blank, and I know that 3 times 10 equals 30, so 1 times 10 equals 10.
Okay. Were you able to find, that's beautiful. Did you find the unit rate?
The unit rate was 3.
3 what?
Three magnets
Per how many hours?
per 1 hour.
Good. Let me see your work. You did a beautiful job explaining.
I also did this one in the box because like
Okay. Next time, watch. I'm going to show you something real quick. I got to go charge this laptop. Do you see how I wrote unit rate on my paper, magnets over hours?
yeah.
I need you to have that down.
Okay.
Go add that now. Please, add that.
3
You said it, but you just didn't write it down. You verbally stated it in your explanation, but you need to write it.
over hours equals 12 over 4, which equals 3 over 1. Okay.
All right. We're rocking and rolling, kid. Always proud of you. Page 6, problem 3. This one talks about pizzas.
So what I did was so it says students over pizza, so I rewrote students over pizza, and it says 20 over 5. So if you divide 20 by 5, 5 by 20,
Nope, 20 divided by 5.
okay, you get 4, which is pizza. The pizza for one, the amount of students for one pizza is 4. So when you do that, it says 20 and then 4. So maybe because like it's 4 over 1, then you multiply that by 6, you'll get 24 over 6. Because you multiply the top, you multiply the bottom, you multiply the top. So
Good, keep going.
and then for 28, I just multiplied that by 7 because 28 times 7, because it says 28, and when you divide 28 by 4, you'll get 7, and then you just keep on adding 1 because it goes by 5 plus 1 equals 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, because 8 would equal 32 because 4 times 8 equals 32, and 8 times 1 8 times 1 equals 8. So but
Perfect.
8, it's 32 over 8, and then it's 36 over 9 because you just multiply 4 by 9, and then 40 over 10 because 4 times 10 equals 40, and 10 times 1 equals 10. Now 44, if you divide that, you'll basically just get 1, and it's basically 1 if you take away the 4, if you take away another 4, but if you add the other 1 because it's 11, it's, yeah. And then 12 because 48 divided by 4 equals 12.
Good. All right. Were you able to do page 7, Maddix?
Yes.
Can you read it real quick? Tell us what you did.
So it says that Denzel.
Wait. You didn't show your work for page 6 real quick. Hurry up.
Okay.
Sorry about that. The camera's pixelated. It's blurry. Your camera blurry. It's blurry. Blurry. Clean the camera. All right, try again. A little blurry, but all right. It's blurry, but you're pixelated. You're all fuzzy.
I don't know why.
It's not your fault. Okay, let's go on to page 7. There's a lot of people using, there we go.
Okay, so
Wait, hold your work up again for page 6. Maybe they can see it one last time. Because now you're really clear. Perfect.
okay. So for page 7, it says Denzel says that 1/2 is equal to 2/5, and then Carlos says that 2/3 is equal to 4/6. So who I agreed with was Carlos, because if you multiply 2/3 by 2 on by the top and the bottom, if you multiply those by 2, you'll get 4/6. But 1/2 is not equal to 2/5, because 1/2 times 2 is 2/4, and 2 can't go into 5 because 5 is an odd number.
Let me see what you did.
I just wrote it out because that's what it said to do.
Okay. Now talk to me about 4 equivalent ratios for 8/12. What did you do to get them?
So for the first two, A and B, I just divided by 2, because 8/12 divided by 2 equals 4/6. And then if you divide 4/6 by 2 again, you'll get 2/3.
Excellent.
So that's 4/6 is my A and 2/3 is my B. And then 8/12, I multiplied 2 for C and D. I multiplied it by 2 to get 16/24. Then I multiplied it by 2 again to get 32/48.
Excellent. Show your work. Perfect. Now, there's a lot of different answers to equivalent ratios. I did 2/3, 4/6, 6/9, 8/12, 10/15. Same as you. Okay. Were you able to graph this problem?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So it says each pie has 3 sugar. So can you fill in the ratio? 1.
Yeah, so basically it just adds 1 for that one. So if it's 1 pie for 3 cups of sugar, and if you multiply 1 by 3, you get 3. So if you multiply the rest by 3, 2 times 3, 6, and then 3 times 3 is 9. You multiply the rest, it ends with 18, because, it's 3 times 6. And now for the thing, what I ended up doing was I didn't write the entire thing at the first try. What I did was, I just wrote the first one, 3 and 1, because I wrote 1 on the x-axis and cups of sugar, and the 3's on the y-axis.
Did you label the x and y axis? And did you label what the x is? Because on a table, the first column is the pies. So x is the number of pies. The first column is the x-axis. You said it. And the y was the cups of sugar.
Okay.
So you got to label x and y.
Okay, so basically what I did first was, I wrote 1 on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis, and then I wrote my little dot there, and then I kept on going like that. I wrote the numbers, and then I graphed it, and then I just made a straight line going through the corners.
Okay. Awesome. Mr. Rose just texted me. Okay. So let me see your graph.
Kind of have to redraw the lines at the bottom.
Okay. So one thing I'm going to say is I want to point out what I just pointed out in the last class. So hold that paper up there because that's perfect. What you did was so amazing. Okay. I want to point out that when you go into 7th grade next year, since this is a straight line, we call this a linear function.
Okay.
A linear function has a constant rate of change. And in math, we've been learning about a unit rate, right? Something that's always the same. It's consistent. It never changes. In 7th grade math, that unit rate now is called constant rate of proportionality based on what you just drew. So a unit rate is a constant rate of proportionality, the same thing.
Okay.
So if I was to take 1 comma 3 and I was to divide 3 by 1, my x by y, I get 3, right? Because 3 divided by 1 is 3. 6 divided by 2 is 3, right? 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 18 divided by 6 is 3. I
Okay.
divided the y by the x because y equals kx, constant rate of proportionality. I just gave you a 7th grade lesson. Same thing, just 7th grade words.
Okay.
He's like, what? Okay, let's move on. Were you able to do page 9?
No, I didn't get up to that yet.
All right. The table below shows the number of hours and number of Skittles Daniela can eat. She eats 40 Skittles per hour. How many hours will it take her to eat 520 Skittles? They gave you a unit rate there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the unit rate, so like the first part is 1 over 40. So if you write 1 over 40, and then it says like 2 over blank, and I know that 1 times 2 equals 2, so maybe I multiply the bottom by 2, because if you multiply the top by 2, you get 2, you'll get 80. So 2 over 80, and then it's 1 times 4, which equals like, or like, okay, so 2 times 2 equals 4. So if you multiply 80 times 2, you'll get 160.
Perfect, Maddix. Keep going.
So that's 4 over 160. Now 6. So what I ended up thinking of was 1 over 40, and if you multiply the numerator by 6,
Mm-hmm.
by the denominator by
Talking.
6. So 6 times 4, so that would equal 240, mainly because 6 times 4, if you take away the 0 in 40, it's just 6 times 4, so that's 24. Add the 0 into the back, and then it's 6 over 240.
Okay, now that's perfect. How would I figure out the numerator now? If I multiplied the top by the denominator, if I multiplied the numerator to get the denominator, to get the numerator now I got to do division, right?
Yes.
So I'm
So
going to divide the 520 by the unit rate, which was 40, right?
Yep.
What'd you get?
I'm dividing it right now. Minus 40. You're left with 1, 2, bring down the 0. So that's 3. Minus 120 equals 0. So this would be 13. The answer is 13.
Good.
So it's 13 over 520. Okay.
Wait, you didn't show your work.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. You're fabulous, Maddix. Okay, page 10. You didn't do this one, right?
No, I didn't.
All right, easy. You're going to make a table. Put cheese
Okay.
over pepperoni.
Okay.
And then it says 2 cheese for 3 pepperoni. If I have 15 pepperoni, how many cheese is that? So do it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right?
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay.
Look, for every 2, there are 3 cheese. For you know what to do. Keep going until you get to 15 pepperoni. Right? Because it says 15 pepperoni is how many cheese pizzas. I'm going to have to go charge my computer soon because we're at 31%. So I don't die in class.
2 over 3, which means it goes times 2 equals 4. So we multiply the bottom times 2 equals 6, and you keep on going like that. So that's just adding 2.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Then it's 6 over 9.
Good.
Then 8 over 12.
Yeah.
And 10 over 15.
So then how many cheese pizzas will be needed for 15 pepperoni?
10.
Good. You don't have to show your work. I know what you did. Drink that water. It's good for you. All right. Let's move on. Page 11.
Okay.
Easy.
Definitely. Can I write it in the table still?
What do you mean?
Like, can I write it in the table that it shows?
Wait, what are you talking about? I'm
Like
confused.
it says sugar over milk. The table, like sugar over milk. Can I
Show
write?
me what you mean. You want to make your own table?
No, like can I write it inside this table?
Write what inside that table?
My work, the work that I'm about to do. Can I write it inside the table?
I guess so.
Okay. So that's multiply it by 2, then you get 6. So you multiply the bottom by 2. then that equals 4. So you multiply this by 2.
You're going to have to add, after 6, you're going to have to add a line and put 9, because 9 isn't on the table. It's 3, 6. You have to make a line, put 9.
Okay, so wait. Oh, I understand. So I have to write another.
So after the 6, you see how it goes 3, 6, blank. You see how it goes 2 something, 2 blank, and then 8. Do you see that?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 9
Look.
over 6.
Yeah, add it in. Oh, you caught it. And then you're going to have to add a 15 after the, so 3, 6, 9, 12, and then you have to add 15, 18. Got it?
Yes. Okay. So can I cross out the 8 and then just put 6 and then over 9? Like 6 over 9? Because like if I cross out the 8, I could just put 6 for 8.
Oh,
Here.
I see what, if you want, you can. Yeah. Oh, I got what you're saying. Instead of adding it?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
And then you change this to 12 because you're just adding 2 again. So plus 2 equals 8 over, so it's 12 over 8. And then cross out 20, and then I'll just add 20 into that box. Okay, so that's plus 3. That would be 15 over 20.
No. It would be 15 over 10, right?
Yeah.
Let me show you. Was that you or me?
That was me.
Okay, watch. Look at my paper. So do you see how I put, we had 3 and 2 in black, and then 6 and 4, I added 9 and 6. You see how I added 12 and 8, and then I added 15 and 10, 18 and 12, and 30 over 20?
Okay.
So we need to figure out which student is equivalent to Munir. Which student has a ratio on that table that's equivalent to Munir's?
Okay.
So Evelyn is 4 sugar, 3 milk. There is no 4 and 3 milk, is there? Is there a number 4 for sugar? Is there anything that has 4 sugar and 3 milk on this table?
It says no.
No, so it can't be Evelyn. Look at Amanda. 9 sugar and 6 milk. Is that a ratio on Munir's table?
Yeah, but I have to write what you wrote because I didn't write that yet.
Oh, here.
Okay, so then 20 was on the bottom, not on the top.
Right. But you see what I did there? Because you started to say it. I think we just got confused because I said something and you gave me a funny look like, what is this lady talking about? Right?
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Near over Evelyn.
All I just took is exactly what the word problem said, and I just wrote what each person had. So that way it made it more visual for me to see who matches Munir's problem. All I was doing was finding a ratio that was on Munir's table, and that was the student that was equivalent. That's all I did. Make sense?
Okay.
Are we good? Can I move it?
I'm almost there. And then milk, and then I gotta write the same for all the others. So let me just write 9 over 6 here, and then 3 over 2. Sugar. You can put it down if you want.
You got it?
I remember what it said. Okay, now sugar.
Your daily visitor came in. She said hi. Maddix, stop for 1 sec to say hi to baby Lacey.
Hi.
Say hi. Oh, she's waving. Look. Hey, baby girl. We got to go outside. I guess after I'm done at 12. Because I have a few more students after you. All right. Page 12, Maddix. We're about 3/4 done.
Okay.
I'm halfway done.
Oh, this one's easy. It's just like the other ones I did.
It is.
So 9 over 3 is the only one that's complete as a ratio. So I gotta
What's the unit rate? That's easy.
That's 3.
3. So 3 flour, 1 sugar, 6 flour. How much sugar?
So
You don't have to show the work. You can just do it. It's fine.
Okay, so that's 2. And then plus 3, that's 12 over 4. And then plus 3, that's 15 over 5.
Good. So Alexander uses 5 cups of sugar to make how many cups of flour?
15.
Yes. Easy. And this is real life. Next one. As Stephen is making pancakes for a school drama pancake breakfast, the table below shows the amount of pancake mix and milk needed to make enough pancakes to feed the different number of guests. So Maddix, if you look at the guests, it counts by 7. You look at the pancakes, it counts by 2. And if you look at the milk, Maddix, it counts by 1. If there are 63 guests at the breakfast, how much pancake mix and how much milk are needed? What are you going to do?
Do my LCM?
Right, you're going to continue the LCM of 7, right?
Okay.
So we got 7, 14, 21, 28. You have to continue the chart at in the white space, right?
Okay.
Got up to 63 on guests, and then tell me what the pancake and the milk is.
So I'm gonna just write PM and then M.
That's what
milk and then.
Hey, we're thinking the same because that's what I did. I put G for guests. Is that what you're going to use?
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
We're using your variables.
Good, we're using the same language.
Okay, so that's 35.
So how have we been able to contact me?
42. Then 49. 63. No, 56. I could catch myself there. 56 and then 63. Okay. Now, that's 7 times 9. No, yeah.
Yes, it is. 7 times 9 is what, dear?
7 times 9 is 63.
That's right. So 63 guests is how many cups of pancake mix? 7 times 9 is 63. So 2 times 9 is what?
18.
And then 1 times 9 is what?
I need to write this.
What do you mean? I thought you did.
No.
Well, you better move.
Hey.
Just playing. You know I'm just playing with you, right? You're a good student. You're very dedicated, and I love it.
9. Right? Yeah, 9. So there's 9 cups of milk and 18 cups of pancake mix.
Show the work. Show the evidence. Where's the evidence? Let me see it.
You sound like a private investigator.
63, 18, 9, folks. He found the multiples of 7 to 63. He did the multiples of 2 and the multiples of 1. Can you just do me a favor? Can you circle the 63 line?
Okay.
Yes.
Like line where 62 and then it ends at 9. Like it's like this, and then 63 is here and then 9 is over here and then 18.
Yeah, let me show you what I did. See how I circled it?
Oh, like this?
Let me see. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Next page.
We're halfway there.
Extension. Yesterday and you're due now.
Oh, this one's easy.
It's very similar to yesterday, but all you have to do is just give me the fraction form. Go.
Oh, that's easy. So there's 2 carbon atoms, 2 oxygen, and 4 hydrogen. There's carbon to hydrogen. That's 2 over 4.
Mm-hmm. Write it down.
Okay, let me just write these. Carbon.
Do you know these chemical? Do you know the symbol for carbon? It's actually a capital C. It's in the picture. And the symbol for hydrogen is capital H. These are elements. An element is something that you can't break down by physical or chemical means. I used to teach science.
It's on the periodic table, right?
It is on the periodic table, and you get 4 pieces of evidence. You get a symbol's name, you get the letter, you get the atomic number and the atomic mass. And then from there, you can learn the protons, neutrons, and electrons it has based on its mass.
Yeah, electrons, neutrons, and protons equals atom.
Which is what? What's an atom?
Atom.
Is it the smallest or largest building block of life?
Isn't it the smallest?
Good job. All right, kid, you ready?
Yeah.
So you got 2/4. Moving on. Page 15, find that unit rate. Go. Give me that unit rate.
Oh, okay. I'm on it.
It's really simple.
4, 360. So if you divide that, so 0. Okay. 4 times 9 equals 36. So 9 minus 36 equals 0. These people can't stop messaging people.
Oh, listen, I'm in the same boat as you, kid.
They're like, do.
No, they don't do their work, right? It's crazy, right?
So there's 90 miles traveled for 1 hour. So that means 90 times 2 is basically, if you take away the 0, it's 18.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do 18, and then you add 9. So if you add 9 to that, that's 27, which is 270. I feel like deleting those messagings.
I know. All right. So 1 hour is how many miles traveled?
90.
2 hours is how many?
180.
3.
270.
Good, move on.
Okay.
You can go back if you didn't write something down later. All right, this is easy. Finding unit rate again.
Oh, wow. Okay, so basically, like, you just divide 56 by 4.
Right.
So we gotta find out what that is. 44. Wait, no, that's not 44. 14.
Yes, it is. Pages over minutes. 56 divided by 4 is 14 pages in 1 minute. So now that you know your unit rate is 14 pages in 1 minute, complete the table. 1 minute is how many pages?
So 1 minute is 14 pages. So basically
28.
times 2 is 28. So
And 3 minutes is how many pages?
okay, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. This is adding 14, right?
Right. Take 28, add 14, add 10, and add 4. Go.
So 28. So plus 10. That's 42.
That is 42. 4 minutes is given to you. 70 pages is how many minutes?
70 pages. 70 pages. 70 pages. Isn't that 14 times 5, which means
Yep. You just said it. You said 5. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What would be next?
6.
6 minutes is how many pages?
So 6 times 4 equals 24. Bring over the 2. 6 times 1, 8. So that's 84.
Excellent. And 7 minutes is how many pages?
7 minutes is 98.
Good. So we need 98 pages in 7 minutes.
Okay.
Next. This one's a reading problem.
Oh, I didn't even show my work.
You could just write on your here, just write this down. We kind of did it quick.
Okay. Unit rate to pages over minutes equals 56 over 4 equals 14 pages over 1. So that's unit.
You don't have to show the long division. You can just put 14 pages over 1 minute, and I'm fine with that. You hear me?
Okay.
Because we kind of did it together. You pretty much did it.
Okay.
All right?
So that's
Tell me when
50
I can change it, okay?
equals 14 over 1. Okay.
All right.
Now here we go.
All right, what are we on now? Wow. 17's a reading question. Read it,
Okay.
please.
In Josiah's garden, the ratio of zinnias to petunias
Yes.
is 5:3. Which sentence correctly describes the ratio?
So the 5 goes with the zinnia, the 3 goes with the petunias.
So that
So
means
look,
A.
yeah. Hey, couldn't be any easier than that. Next.
You don't have to do any work. It's literally right there.
Exactly. You have to read. It's right there.
0 that's 7 minus 2.
You do this in almost 30 minutes. Maddix, a train travels 210 miles in 3 hours, moving at a constant speed. Find the speed of the train in miles per hour. What do you got to find?
It's 70 miles per hour.
Yeah, how'd you get
I
that?
divided 210 by 3.
Okay. Now, at this speed, how many hours will it take the train to travel 350 miles? What will you do?
You'll divide 350 by 70.
And what do you get?
5.
5 what?
5 hours.
Good. I want to show you also what I did on a ratio table. So I put miles over hours, 70 miles in 1 hour. 2 hours, I got 140. 3 hours, I got 210. 4 hours, I got 280. And 5, I got 350. So perhaps you might want to write this down as well.
Okay, but I had to listen to you and then picture it in my mind because like it was kind of pixelated. And
Okay, is it clear now?
yeah, it's clear.
Okay, So I said, if I use my unit rate of 70 miles in 1 hour, so to find 2, I multiply by 70, 140, 3 times 70, 210, 4 times 70, 280, 5 times 70, 350.
So
Make sense?
if you take away the 0 and 70, it's just 7 times 2 times 3 times 4.
Right. Exactly. All this is stuff that we know how to do.
Yeah, basically addition.
Yeah. But multiplication gives you the answer faster. It's a shortcut to addition, right? All right, can I change it?
Wait, I had to write it down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My arm is getting tired. Come on.
Sorry, you can put it down. I mean, I'll memorize it.
Mr. Rez is working on the exit ticket now to post in Google Classroom, just letting you know, all right?
Okay.
He had some computer technical difficulties this morning, or it would have been up already. And then I have to post the link of this and the other one, okay?
Okay.
Can I change it?
2/4. Okay, you can.
All right.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
3 more pages. All right. We only have to do the top of page 19. Only the top. Cross off the explanation.
Okay.
A manufacturer appliance recommends keeping the freezer set at negative 18 degrees Celsius. What is the absolute value of negative 18?
18.
Good. Write that down. You do not have to do the bottom page. Moving on. The table shows the change of low temperatures in Harlem compared to the day before. On which day did the low temperature change the most? You don't really have to show your work. What day changed the most? Forget about the positive and negative number. Which one had the highest change?
Positive and negative number.
Yeah, don't worry about the sign. Just look at the number.
Is it 3.5?
There's another one. Don't look at the sign. Just look at the number.
4.1? Is it 4.1?
Right. 4.1 is what day?
Thursday.
Right. So the answer is Thursday. Extra. What is the absolute value of positive 3.5?
3.5.
Good, because absolute value is distance. It's how far a number is from 0, and it's positive. Okay, Thursday. Absolute value of negative 4.1 is?
4.1.
Good. Friday, the absolute value of 0 is?
0.
Good. Now your face is blurry. I can't see you. Okay. Whoa, your eye just went very big and beady. Okay. Well, there it goes again. It's like a cyclone eye. Hold on. What is going on? All right. What's the absolute value of negative 2.2?
2.2.
Good. Moving on. Last page.
Yay. Wait, this is the last page? Oh, until I hit the, what's it called? The,
Ticket. That's
exit
simple.
ticket. Yeah.
Hi.
All right. Here we go.
Phoenix, right?
She
keeps asking me. She's just waking up.
Wait a minute. Topographic map at a park in Wolf Basin lists the elevation of the park.
I heard that the job got extras because we received
Of the park ranger station as negative 21 feet and the elevation of the park visitor center as negative 29 feet, Maddix. Which statement is true? You must draw a number line.
You know she had that.
So if it's negative 21,
Alright.
Well, think about it. Which
But
row? Negative 29 or negative 21?
so negative 21 is greater.
Which number? Okay, which number is greater? Negative 21 or negative 29? Which one's closer to 0?
Negative 21.
Right. So obviously negative 29 has to be less than that number, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be left with choice A or C. Now, at negative 29, I got the park visitor center. And at negative 21, I got the park ranger station. So the park ranger station is negative 21, which means it's 21 units from 0, which means the elevation is 21 units from 0, which means that the park visitor center is negative 29, which means it's farther away. So think about it in money. The closer we are to 0, the less you owe. The farther you are from 0, the more you owe. Correct?
Yeah. It's like getting a withdrawal from your deposit box, from like your
Right.
account.
So now my question to you is, which is the correct answer?
It's
A
A.
or C?
A,
Correct.
because the ranger station is negative 21 feet, and
Mm-hmm.
The park visitor station is -29.
All right, good. Page 22. Last problem on absolute value.
Woohoo! I
The
love
table
that.
below shows the table below shows the elevation above or below sea level. You need to order these from least to greatest and then greatest to least. So you can just put, like, for Deer Lake, call it DL.
Wait a second. I had to write. Oh, I had to write the locations. Okay. I thought I had to write the numbers.
I mean, it says location, but if you want to put the number, that works as well. At this point, it's fine, whatever way you write it. But it does say location.
Okay,
So
so
I said for Deer Lake DL, I said for Gonder Glutch, I said GG. Lake Forest, I said LF, and Overlook Plateau, I said OP.
okay,
So when you have least to greatest, let me know. You can just say the abbreviations.
okay. So it's GGLF, then DL, and then OP.
Mm-hmm. Good. Now the other way around, greatest and then least. Go.
Okay, so then it's OP, DL, and then LF.
Nope. OP is right. Look at what you just did. You said OP was the greatest. The second greatest would be Deer Lake.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You said LF.
No, I said DL and then LF.
Oh, okay. So OP, DL, LF, and then sorry, I'm sorry, GG. What does it mean to have an elevation of Lake Forest at 0? What does that mean?
That means it's at sea level.
Good. So what answer? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Good. Exit ticket time.
Exit. The best thing in the world. Okay. Okay. I know how to do this. I understand it. So I know that 3 times 5 equals 15.
Good. So write times 5 for everything and give me the new answers.
So times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Okay. 30, then 45, then 60, then 75. Okay. I did it for that one. And
So you got 30, 45, 60, 60, 75?
yeah.
Last page.
Okay. Now,
6 to 12, 4 to what?
so
Get this problem.
basically, multiply 6 by 2.
Yep.
Then the one under it is 12. 6 times 2, which means if you basically just multiply 2 by 8 by 4, then it's 8. So basically, it's just adding 6 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Yep.
this will equal 12. Then this would equal 16.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I did it. Wait. No. Yeah, wait. No, that's 6 times 5.
Yep.
So that's 20. Because it skips 4.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, I did it.
Good job. Excellent. All right. Let's see. All right. So you got 4, 8, 12, 20.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just seeing Mr. R put an exit ticket up. Let me see what it looks like. Hold on. He just texted it to me. Oh, he's very tech savvy. Guess what?
What?
Okay. So if you go do your exit ticket right now,
Okay.
you get a 100.
Like, if I do it right now, with you on the call?
Yeah. I don't know if you can get a computer out. Yeah.
No, you could just do that. Like, it'll keep you in the call, but like,
Okay, that's fine.
okay, just gotta refresh the page. Here, okay, I found it. Yay, okay, I found it.
He put the tables in too. Man, he's fabulous. This man's awesome.
Okay, so 4. So every 15 minutes. So 15, that would be 75 calories.
Oh, let me double check that.
Yeah, for 15 minutes, it'll be 75 calories.
Yeah, 15 minutes is 75 calories. Yeah.
And then for 30 gallons of blue paint, it's 20 gallons of yellow paint.
Good. Go hit it. You'll be my first student.
Yay! 100.
Get a 20?
Yes, I got a 20 out of 20
How do you know that?
because I tapped view score after I finished it.
I don't see it. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
if you complete it, it'll say you can view your score, and then it'll show you your score.
Maddix, 20 out of 20. Carla, okay. Yes, Maddix. Okay,
Yay.
tell your mom you got 100 right now. Hurry up. Tell her.
She's not here.
She's not here.
All right, tell your grandma.
Yeah, I heard. I'm listening.
She can hear me. I'm loud.
All right, good job, kid. You got 100. Proud of you.
Okay.
All right, exit ticket's done. Math work's done. All you got to do is you do your 30 minutes of iReady, and you're good with math.
Alrighty.
So I don't know if you want to do already iReady and tell your mom you finished all your math, and you move on to the next subject.
I'm just gonna do because the social studies homework is quick. So.
All right, adios. See you tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Alright. See you tomorrow. Have a good day.
Oh, wait. Gotta say goodbye to Lacey. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Be good, Maddix.
I will.
Tell mom. Bye.
Bye.